Hi, welcome to my channel. I am CurlyGirlAngelaG, and today we are going to do a usage project pan intro. This is for the No Pan Left Behind, and I will be doing my eyeshadow palettes. So the way that it will work is I started out today filming prior to sitting down and doing this, because I can't do it at the same time I'm filming the video itself. I screen recorded on the Tiny Decisions app on my phone. I put all my eyeshadow palettes into that app, and then I drew two eyeshadow palettes randomly, and then I chose one eyeshadow palette myself. So the way this is going to work is that these three palettes I will use until I have used every shade in that palette, and then it can be rolled out and a new one drawn. If it was a random one, then the Tiny Decisions app will decide. If it was one that I chose, then I get to choose the next one. But basically, I want to use every shade in a palette. I don't necessarily need to hit pan or anything like that. I just want to use each shade one time, because there's so many shades in palettes that you never use, and I have so many palettes that I reach for over other palettes, so I thought it would be fun to have some randomness. But at the same time, I want to be able to choose at least one of the palettes so that if I have content planned around it, etc. and so on. So I have no idea how long it'll take to use each shade in these palettes. I might do it in one, I might do it in two, I might do it in all three, I might not do it in any of them by the next update. So the updates will be the 10th every month. And I, like I said, did screen record the two that were random. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So the first one is the JUVIA'S Nubian 3 Coral Palette. So as you can see, that's what the Tiny Decisions app picked. And here is what the palette looks like. It's a lot of coral and neutrals, and I love this palette. I think it's really pretty. I'm excited to use it. I don't think it'll take me very long to use all the shades in this palette because they are shades that I enjoy wearing. So that is the first random palette. The second one was the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And this one has a lot of shades, so I suspect this one will take a little bit longer to use all the shades, and there are some shades in here that I don't reach for a ton, like these purples and these like bluey green shades. I tend to reach for the neutrals and the oranges more than anything, but I am excited to play with this. This used to be a favorite, and I haven't reached for it in quite some time, so I'm really looking forward to playing with this one. Leave your guesses down below how long you think it will take me to use all of the shades, especially since there is like a black shade in here. I would love to know your guesses. So the third palette I got to choose out of my collection, and I chose the Tarte Amazonian Clay Glamour palette. This was part of the Gilded and Glamour duo 2 years ago at holiday. So this has a lot of cooler tones in it. This is also what is on my eyes today, and I really love it. I am not going to count today's look in my tallies as far as using the shades, but I will post pictures at the end of the video so you can see this look. Speaking of which, that is something else I will do, is take selfies of each look that I create using these three palettes and show them to you at the next update. So other thing that I did was I made a little tally sheet, and so I have all three of my palettes on here and all of the shades. Like this one doesn't have shade names, so I just put the number of shadows, and of course I know how that works with the palette, so I'll be able to mark off every time that I use a shade until they're all marked off, and then I will be able to roll it out and roll something else in at my next update. I will not be doing the roll-ins and roll-outs until the next update. So, you know, if I were to use all 12 shades in the Nubian Coral 3 by next week, I would still keep that in and play with it until the next update, which would be April 10th. So that is how this project is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and insert an up-close photo of all three of the palettes so you can see the shades a little bit better. But I'm really excited about this because, like I said, I do tend to reach for the same palettes over and over, and I do want to you know, get some use out of all of my makeup collection. And so this project is for eyeshadow palettes. I'll give you a spoiler, I will also be doing deck of panning for the rest of my collection, so that will be coming very soon on the 20th. I will do that intro, And then I am also going to be doing an update to my plan to pan, which has turned into a project pan 2024. So I do have 24 products. I've already finished some of them that I had just planned on working on this year. I wasn't going to do updates or anything, but I decided I want to go ahead and do updates. So for that, I will do quarterly updates. But like I said, I'll have a video coming about how that is changing very, very soon. I'm not sure exactly when it'll go up, but it will be going up soon as well. So basically 3 projects at this time, and I will have everything important listed down below, and anything that I can link as far as the palettes, I will in my Bendable storefront, and that link is also down below. But if I can't link them, then they won't be there. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. So let me know if you are doing any sort of a project pan with eyeshadows or anything like that. I don't know who the original creator of this was or what their technical rules were, but I kind of wanted to just make up my own rules and be a rebel, I guess. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. Lets me know you enjoy project panning videos. That playlist will be linked up in the eye as well as down in the description box. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't ever miss an update video or an intro video. And be sure to follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as here on YouTube. And I do post, you know, like tutorials and things like that. I'll be using these 3 palettes to create some little tutorials on Shorts, Instagram Reels, as well as TikTok. So watch for those and check them out. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see with one of these palettes. And have an absolutely beautiful day. Bye!